folks, we are back after a fun trip to Sheffield in the UK. Thank you to DAZN, thank you to Misfits for having me a part of the event. But today's video is not about me, because sitting with me, I have the reigning, defending, not only ICB light heavyweight champ, but newly crowned Misfits light heavyweight champ in the crossover boxing scene, Slim the Hitman Alvahar. What's up, my guy?
Wow, what an intro. Wow, what an intro, Wade. Man, thank you so much for having me again. We back at it again, bro. The first time we did it was nice, so we had to do it twice. What's going on, Wade?
You're damn right, baby. You're damn right. And by the way, before we get started, you got a shout out from the man KD today on the Instagram. Kevin Durant shouting you out now. Well, like, talk to me about, just before we do anything, the crazy kind of life you're living right now. What is up, man?
Yo, I'm sorry, man. I'm just a local kid from Brooklyn. I'm not used to this shit, you know what I mean? Like, so I got some love from Kevin Durant right now. And bro, I've been looking at his comment on my page for like the past 20 minutes. I'm just gassed, bro. Oh my God. The OG Slim Reaper himself called me the Slim Reaper and he said I had hands. Oh my, that's love, man. He's like, yo, I'm happy for you.
And
oh man.
When BK stands up for you, you know you're a hero to him. But let's get into this fight, man. And before we do, guys, make sure you subscribe over at Slim's channel. Subscribe over here.
Oh, thank you, bro.
We're going to hit this breakdown. And Slim, I don't know if you remember how we start these, but Slim and Ryan Taylor went at it on Saturday night. Slim came out the champ. And as we always do, it's time for the breakdown. Slim, just hit me with a let's go.
The breakdown. Let's go.
But before we get into the breakdown, guys, listen, Slim took a gamble on fighting Ryan Taylor. He didn't have to do it, but he bet on himself. And speaking of betting, this weekend is UFC 280. It's my birthday, and I'm throwing some money down. If you guys want to as well, you can, thanks to the sponsor of this video and our live stream on Saturday, MyBookie. That's right, guys, mybookie.ag. It's the spot to be for all of your sports betting, and especially this weekend, UFC 280, Islam Makhachev, Charles Oliveira. If you guys want to get in on the action, use code WADE for up to $1,000 in deposit match bonuses, but it doesn't stop there. This card is loaded. I'm talking TJ Dillashaw, Aljamain Sterling for the 135 title. That's 2 titles in one card. We have NFL football. We have postseason baseball, all sports you guys can bet on, again, using code WADE at MyBookie. So sign up now to get started. But once again, folks, I want to remind you, sports betting is only for those of legal age, and please, please do so responsibly. Thank you to MyBookie for sponsoring this video, but now let's get back into the breakdown with the Hitman himself. So first off, let's talk about one thing before we even get into the fight. It says Ryan was 178 pounds on fight night. I think you had it on good authority. He was a lot bigger than that on fight night, probably around the 190 pounds, right?
Definitely. He was 178 after starving himself. No, like, not drinking no water,
right.
Nothing. Like, on the weigh-in day, like, you can see he was drained.
Yeah.
But fight night, he was rehydrated. And people don't understand that rehydration weight is a lot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially his natural weight is probably 190. So he probably went up. He probably shot right easily to 190.
Yeah, listen, I think you have to be commended for taking on a guy as big. And to be fair, Ryan has to be commended for getting down. Like, he committed to getting that weight down, getting in there. But you taking on guys that are, like, temper is naturally around 185, 190. This same thing here with Ryan Taylor. You're taking on big guys, man. You're taking the challenge. I think that's something you don't get the credit for enough. But I wanted to make sure, I wanted to make sure that people understood this was a mismatch as far as talent-wise to your side, but mismatch weight and size-wise to Ryan for sure. What were you thinking right here, man? What were you thinking during this face-off? Your eyes are just locked in. Ryan looked like he's ready to go, man, but tell me what you're thinking. You're getting to see him face-to-face. Finally, you're in the ring with him.
Yeah, you know what it is? I've visioned it for so long, after what he did to me in June. Like, all I've been thinking about is revenge, I just wanted to get him back for what he did to me, And what he did to me, he showed me no mercy. I wasn't fighting back, so I just wanted to intimidate him with the stare. I was intimidating him, looking him straight through his soul to show him that this is real life. It's about to be one-on-one. No one can help you in this boxing ring, just me and you. Like, people were saying, yo, why did Slim get close to him? I didn't want to get close to him because I was scared he was going to do some shit. Like, I didn't want him to, attack me before the fight. I want to make sure we get in the boxing ring. So the fact that he was in the boxing room with me, I was like, yo, wow, this is it's actually going to happen. We're actually going to throw down. So I knew when it came to boxing gloves, I was safe. Outside the box, I was more worried about outside the boxing room than inside the boxing room.
100%.
Honestly.
100%. No, it's glad that we got it in the ring. Let's see what happened in round one. This guy was always about the both hands thing, wasn't he? He did not want. And then Ryan was saying, "No, we'll shake it after." And then you're like, "I'm waiting on him." We get one hand.
No, that referee don't take no shit.
Every
bro.
time.
That went viral on TikTok, by the way. Yeah, you don't take shit from nobody. Heisenberg is serious.
I'm telling you, someone said that in the comments, like, why is Walter White reffing this fight? All right, here we go. Round one. You come out immediately, center of the ring, already throwing some feints out. What were you trying to do here? What did you expect out of him?
I just wanted to fill him out a little bit, you know, just like throwing little feints to see how, like if he would react. He wasn't reacting too much, so I just jabbed him right there.
Yeah.
Caught him with a jab, and just, you know, filling him out. I'll throw a hit, but over here I was a little sloppy. I was too hungry. Like I saw he wasn't reacting much, so I thought it was gonna be easy to hit.
Yeah.
So I charged forward a little bit too much.
Now, right here is where I think the fight was gonna make some differences, right? So watch, yeah, you were definitely coming out to take his head off, right? You say you're a little too emotional. You can see that with these first combinations. Now, I really, when I saw this in person, this first combination where you stepped in, switched stance, and then came back with the right hand, you started doing this throughout the fight, and I wanted to talk to you about it. Was it a strategy for you to start leading with your backhand, to start out throwing, or is that more, like you said, you just wanted to take his head off?
Yeah, honestly, it was me trying to take his head off. That's what it was, bro. Honestly, the way I usually fight, I always fight behind my jab.
Right.
But I just wanted to, bro, I believed in my power so much. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little cocky in my power. Like, I still thought, even though he's a bigger guy, I thought I'd still sleep him.
Right.
My right hand, you know? You know what I'm saying? So, like, I was getting too cocky in my power. You know what I mean? I kept leading with my right hand too much.
Yeah.
Like, if I followed up behind my jab, I would have landed the right hand when I needed to. So, like, I was fishing for it too much.
Yeah.
Especially, that was the problem with this whole fight, honestly. I just fished for it way too much.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, because I was like, Slim is normally really good about keeping his distance with his jab and then throwing the big power. And I was like, maybe they're trying something here, like going 2-1 instead of 1-2, but that was just, let me go and try to take this man's head off. Okay. That's fair, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand. You have to understand it was an emotional fight. It was personal, right? So
yeah,
it makes sense.
I never had a feeling, I swear, during the build-up of a fight compared to this one.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know, it's my 5th fight.
I bet, because like I said, it was just so personal, man. It was like you needed to do this, not only for the respect of beating a guy in the ring, but just because of what happened outside of it, man. You had to get that one back, you know?
Definitely. Look, he kept throwing his body weight on me. He's
That was a big thing, though, right? That was, if you're Ryan Taylor, this is how you keep yourself in the fight, because, you know, skill for skill, he might not be, he's not on your level, but this stuff right here, you know, using that frame, using that weight, and just leaning on you, making you hold him. And I even said it, like, here in this first round, I was like, this is what he has to do, you know?
Yeah, you know what? One thing I should have told, if I boxed him, like, every time the situation where I was just boxing, like, you know, just using my feet and boxing him, bro, I was smoking him, bro. Like, he wasn't touching me at all. But, you know, going toe-to-toe with him was giving him a chance to land. That's the reason he caught me a couple times, because I was going toe-to-toe with him. Right. I don't have to go toe-to-toe with him. I just want my cockiness and my power. I had too much arrogance in my power that I thought, yo, fuck it, you know, he's bigger than me. I know I can still hit harder than him, and I'm still more accurate. I still can drop him. You know what I mean? So, like, I didn't have to go toe-to-toe with him, but just out of anger, out of, like, proving something, making a point. Yeah. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I boxed, I would have knocked him out, I think, if I actually boxed.
Yeah. And again, that's why this fight is good for you, man. You learn from all these things. It's the first guy to take you the distance. And like you said, it shows you, okay, I can't do this with certain guys. I can do this with certain guys. But the more the levels rise, it's just experience for you, man. That's all it is. Did you hear when he screamed at you there? What did he say?
Is it why you're holding then? I was like, what the hell is going on? I was just focused, bro.
Look at this fate. This fate was from 10 miles. This fate was 1,000 miles, like the song you walk out to, son. Look at how far this fate. He said. I love it though. But honestly, this is Ryan, man. He's a wild man. He's an absolute madman. I love it about him, man. I think what's one of the things that makes him so fun to watch in this fight was he came in and took some fucking shots and just didn't go away. You know, as much as he maybe wasn't on your level, he was a guy that was going to be around, and he proved it. When we get into the second round, he absolutely proved it there. But that fate was so funny.
Definitely, man. Yeah, that was hilarious.
Oh, and here you went southpaw again.
Man. Yeah.
Was that something you guys wanted to try to implement, just to give him a different look, is to maybe go southpaw a couple times?
Ooh. When I go southpaw, sometimes I catch people like random. I throw straight left right here, then switch back to orthodox, then check hook right there.
Now this is the big right hand, the first one that you land on him. And it wobbles him for a quick second here. I don't know if you guys, you know, noticed that or in the fight you noticed that, but we saw it on commentary, and I was like, oh, Slim could probably follow up here. But check this right hand. This one you overthrow, but we reset, come back, bang, and you catch him almost with the palm, you know? And that shows, I think it goes to your power a little bit, because he feels it immediately, right? Like those legs, they feel it immediately. But if you catch that with a full blow, that's another one just like we're going to see in the second round where it just shows your power at 70 to be able to land that shot and wobble a guy that, like you said, is 190 pounds. That's wild, man. Not too bad. So when you get in the corner here, you got Coach Ali with you. What are we saying?
So Coach Saddam Ali was telling me, mostly move to my right mostly because he was all he had was fishing with his big right hand. So the more I moved to my right, I was avoiding his right hand, and I was controlling the pace mostly. So that's what he was telling me a lot, and it was a really good tactic, honestly. That really helped me out a lot in the fight. Yeah,
listen, when you have a guy that has one shot, or at least from what your coaches are seeing there, he's only got that right hand. Move away from his power. Let him walk onto yours by moving away. It creates a natural angle. The more you move and the more he chases, because he was chasing a little bit more than he was cutting the ring off, it just allows you to step out and then plant yours down the pipe too. So it's great advice, 100%, man. Going into round two, going into it, you've settled in a bit. Let's see exactly what caused the big knockdown here. And again, that was a nice jab from him.
Yeah, he had a good jab. Uppercut hook right here.
That's a nice uppercut hook.
And then right
here. That's the one.
Let go.
Woo! So talk to me. Walk me through this right hand, man. What are we seeing here? What are we liking that Ryan's doing that sets up this right hand?
So he kept coming. He landed the jab on me, and he felt like he had me.
Right.
So he kept trying to pressure. He kept trying to pressure me, and then he came in. I backed him. I took 2 steps back. He came in forward. He came right in place. And I just shot the overhand right. I ducked and I shot the overhand because I knew he was gonna be in the right exact spot. I landed beautifully, man. But yo, I'm surprised he got back up, man.
I know,
fast, bro.
Quick.
No one would got back. No one would get up from that kind of shot that quick, bro. Like you saw his head snapped back and everything, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yo, that's that weight class shit. I'm telling you, no one in my size would take that.
And that was a hard shot.
Knocked out.
And the reason that you land this shot and he doesn't, you guys both go try to trade right hands here, right? You guys both trade. Now, the reason you land and he doesn't is because look whose head comes off the center line and whose doesn't.
Yeah, I slipped.
You slip his, he stays on the center line for yours, and it's all rotation from there, and you just get to the not only the spot quicker, but you're not there to be hit. Beautiful shot right there, man. Beautiful.
Hey, thanks.
And he's up, though. Yeah, he got up so quick.
Yeah, I was so proud.
It was a flash.
Wow.
You flashed him. It was a flash knockout.
Yeah.
Or flash knockdown. Flash knockdown. Again, what you're alluding to, the weight class is obviously mattering, too. We're going to see on the replay, you didn't even catch him as clean as you could have. I think you caught him here.
Right.
Imagine you catch him there. I don't know if he does get up.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. We'll see it on the replay in a sec, but him being a bit bigger and, again, fair play to him. He popped right back to his feet, but if that shot lands clean, there's not a man at that weight class or maybe two bigger that's getting up. That was a clean shot, man.
Thank you,
so now you have him hurt, or at least you've dropped him. So this is a round in the bag. What goes through your mind here? Because you already know you're up in this round. Are you looking to go and kill him now? You're looking to go for the kill?
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. I dropped him. I gotta finish him now. I thought it was gonna be done by the end of this round. Like I was like, it's gonna be done. Second round's gonna be done. Like that's all I was fishing for even more. Like after I dropped him, it made me fish for the KO even more, which is not good, bro. I should stick to boxing, You
just open up more. You open up yourself to counters, but then also, it wasn't even that. It felt like the more you opened up here, and this is a great combination you're throwing, it ate at your gas tank a bit, right? That's what the big difference was.
And not only that, you see when he had his guard up, like I said, attacking the body, bro. Like I kept trying to go around his guard with the overhand. You saw it? I was throwing my overhand and trying to go around the guard and hit him in the ear. But I was doing that to Temper a lot, and it would like hurt him a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Temper's guard is super tight.
Yeah. So I'll try to go around the guard. You get me? That's what I would do when I throw the overhand. So I was doing that a lot. But him being a bigger guy, like his guard is a little bit better than mine. You get me? Like when you're bigger, your hands is up. Like your guard is gonna be a little bit stronger. Obviously, people don't know that though. People don't know until you're in the ring with a bigger guy.
No, that's something that you don't see a lot of guys that are novices looking at. They see a high guard, they're like, okay, I'll just go to the body. But guys that have experience and understand how to manipulate a guard, even in the same position, will pop that jab straight down the pipe, get the guard to close, and then come around with the overhand or underneath with the uppercut.
You're right.
Right? So that's a key thing that guys that are experienced like yourself, that's another way to attack. And again, just manipulate guys defensively. Oh, he got you with the right hand there. Again, this is what you talk about, though, because look at exactly. You fish here, and the reason he catches you is because you pick this back foot up off the ground, and you fall into range, and now look, we're squared up. So not only can we not move because we're square in front of him, but also we can't roll because we're reaching again, and around the guard he gets you. It's a nice shot.
But my jab kind of protects me a little bit. You know, see, I throw a jab at the same time. You get me?
Yeah. If this jab isn't here, that's a bigger shot.
Yeah, definitely. So like it kind of like took some of the like it wasn't like 100%. It's a good shot, but like my shoulder is still protecting me a little bit right there.
Right.
You know, because of the jab.
Yeah, and you can roll with that just a bit, but man, nice shot from Ryan. He does, I don't know if it's intentionally or not, but he does get his head off the center, and bang, good shot there from him. Fair play.
Yeah.
You hear me? The longer it goes. Oh, I sound like a chipmunk, bro.
It was gas. See, now I'm boxing. This is boxing. Sometimes you need to get hit to realize you got to box, you know?
Exactly.
For me
Wake
personally.
you up a bit, yeah. Say, okay, I can't just do whatever I want. Now here we go.
That was a good shot right here.
Yeah. And again, as soon as he
shot right now.
But honestly, like, let's think about the reverse of what Ryan was doing to you, right? He was laying on you. He was trying to make you hold that weight. And this is where your experience comes in, because you take a shot here, right? Okay, whatever. But that one's a shot. Now, what do? You go to the clinch, right? Smart. He comes after you, clinch. Smart. Because again, if you just start like this on your back foot and he's coming forward, now we're in a firefight and anybody can land. Experience, talent doesn't matter, right? So when you go to this clinch and you slow him down a bit, and it's just resetting the action, right? Nice roll there. Separate. Woo!
Oh, that was the best shot of the fight, I think.
That was a heavy shot.
Neck,
and again, let's look at what happens. Who gets their head off the center? You do. He throws his right hand, head stays there. Yours isn't there. So again, you're talking about a matter of inches. This is the sweet science. Now, I know you would want to have that lead hand a little higher just in case, but you're getting some crazy turn on that shot, and you're slipping your head off the center line. Big time land. Huge shot. Again, so surprised he's taking some of these shots, man. So when you sit down here, what is Coach Ali saying to you? Round 2, you've definitely got 2 rounds in the books. What is he saying?
They were telling me to box more, man. You know what I'm saying? They're telling me to box more because when I was boxing, I was being successful. Like they told me not to get in a firefight with him.
Yeah.
But you know what it is? In my head, I was like, yo, I can knock him out. I dropped him this round. Like, there's no way. And I hit him with so many shots. This round, I hit him with so many clean shots. I'm like, yo, you know what? He survived the second round. I'm like, but the third round, he's definitely gonna go down. In my head, I thought he was definitely gonna go down in this third round.
Right. Okay.
But, and then when we finished the third round, I'm like, shit, this fourth round, he's definitely gonna get knocked out. Like,
this is the round. But that's the mindset you gotta have, man. Especially the confidence you gain from knocking him down. You're like, oh, it's over now. Like, we've turned the corner. This isn't competitive. I'm gonna go drop him. But again, it alludes to Ryan's heart, man, to be able to be like, nah, I'm still here. Like, you're going to have to nail me to the fucking canvas to get me out of here, right? You're going to have to nail me down. But again, your coaches are right, man.
I wish I did. Fuck, I'm so mad I didn't wait.
Bro, it is what it is.
Again, myself.
Honestly, in my opinion, you needed a fight like this. It was a war to an extent because it was just back and forth. Like, technically and skill for skill, you won these rounds pretty clearly, but just the heart of Ryan to keep bringing it to you and keep making you work, right? It wasn't someone that was just going to go away. You need a guy like that because let's say down the road when the skill level is here and it's back and forth, you got to go back and lean on those performances where you were like, I had to keep going. I had to push through. Because if you're just knocking fools dead, Mike Tyson was great until he ran into a guy like Evander Holyfield that wouldn't go away, right? That's why you need guys that are going to push you because it'll help you later on. That's my whole takeaway from it. And that's why I was impressed with this win more than maybe some others because it made you go that next level. It made you go that extra step, right? So now this is where your volume started to take hold of him, right? Because Ryan was there to take some shots and make you and gas you out, but your volume started to have an effect at this point because I don't think they planned on you being still as active in round 3 and 4 as you were. And again, you're just throwing combinations.
They underestimated me a lot, man. That's what it was. They really underestimated me.
Ooh. Which is crazy, right? Because you're 4-0, now 5-0. And that's the one guy you don't want to underestimate is the dude that puts everyone away. So it is a little baffling to people that are still saying stuff like, oh, Slim, we need to see him fight this guy. I'm like, can we give the man he's 5-0. He's got he's got 4 stoppages. Like, let's give him his flowers a bit, Ryan's going to be a tough out for a lot of guys. This is smooth right here. Boom. And again, around the guard. Bang. Stuck it. Right on the chin. Very nice.
Yeah.
Again.
Ooh. Ooh, again, left hook right there too. He's tough, bro. He kept putting his body weight on me. I'm like, shit,
look at
man.
you. You're like, God dang, get off me. And yeah, both of you guys right now, it's settling in. You're like, okay, let's go to war here. Good Lord. Woo!
I'm throwing on right there.
End of round 3. And look at Coach Ali is so happy. Look at him.
Yeah, he's
chilling. Look at him. He's like, yeah. So going into round 4, you guys know. I mean, I assume you know you're up in this fight, right? What is the message round 4? You going in and saying, listen, we want to finish it like you said this round. Like, what's the message here?
They tell me, yo, like at this point you're in complete control. Just keep doing what you do, mate. Just box him. Just jab, keep following up with your jab, and you got it. That's it. It's like he's done. Like you're killing him. They told me like it was like I had everything under complete control. Like I just gotta finish it off strong. That's it.
Now talk to me about this. You see Jay Swingler warmed up here. Obviously you were fighting then, but you see it now. What are your thoughts on Jay, man? This could be a potential matchup for you, right? You want to talk about guys in your weight class? Jay is right there amongst other names, and we'll get into that in a second. But I just want to get your thoughts. Like, what did you think out of his performance, and would that be a possible matchup for you?
He's sharp, bro. Yeah. He's real sharp, and I definitely think so. It'll be a possible matchup because we both want to fight Gibb, and he fought Gibb before.
Yeah.
I want to fight Gibb. So if I beat someone that Gibb beat in a better fashion, then that gets me one step closer to Gibb. Am I right?
That's true, and a guy that now I would say is probably a better boxer than he was when he fought Gibb. So possible matchup there.
He's good though.
Here we go.
He's pretty good too, and he's my natural weight.
Yeah. Round 4, your mindset, go and finish this thing. Let's see how you do here. Nice left hook.
Yeah. And I was fishing. You see how much bombs I'm throwing, bro? I'm just fishing for it.
But there we go. That's something, again, I thought you would use a little more, is going low and then coming up with that overhand off the top of it, because that's a natural setup. Look at that jab slip under, and look at this lane open up for you here, right? That overhand right across the top.
I gotta say shout out to Hassim, bro. He's one that screamed, go to the body. I heard him say that.
Yeah, Rockman. Yeah, shout out Rockman. He was there. He's your guy, man. That's your dude, ain't it?
Oh my God, look at the shots I'm landing. How is he standing, bro? Damn, another right hook he just ate. How?
Oh, that was one of his better shots there, yeah. And again, though, you give him a right hand to the back. You give him a taste of his own medicine here, because he lands a big one, and immediately you slip underneath and grab him. This is smart boxing. This is how you take down a bull in a china shop when they do land, when they have any success, because someone with pride or someone that wasn't as experienced would start trading, right, and get caught.
Yeah, he did a lot of crazy shit in this fight, bro.
I know.
He did a lot of weird shit in this fight. Oh my God. Oof. Did Halloween come early? Wait. Halloween must have came early, man. My man looking like a Halloween decoration, gonna scare the whole neighborhood.
He was bloodied up, man. He was. And again, it's just one of those things where it just shows your accuracy too, man. You just kept going to the well and landing. People don't realize that you're not just throwing, but you're accurate. I'd love to see the CompuBox numbers, because you landed so much in this fight.
Yeah, man, I want to see that shit too, please. That'd be lovely.
Last few seconds. There was the uppercut, bro. That was the one we were looking for.
Yeah,
because he was going to do this the entire fight, and in the last few seconds, you have the most successful uppercut you threw. Bang! That's the one. He ate it, but that was a shot. And there it was, man. That was the end of the fight. Like I said, this was not a fight that was ever really in doubt from the first to the fourth, outside of maybe a couple of exchanges where Ryan had some good shots. It was more so both of you guys having to deal with adversity. You having to deal with the fact that Ryan wouldn't go away. Ryan having to deal with the fact that he was in there with a technically better guy, but could his ability to withstand prove that he could be a guy later in this scene when he gets a little more experience? Talk to me about the win, firstly, what it meant when you get your arms raised here. We'll go ahead and play that so you can see. There it is. And they got you the second belt, man. How about that? You got the 2 belts now, Mr. 2 belts. How was that feeling?
Yo, honestly, it felt, you know what, this fight meant so much to me because of what happened. The history is just so, it was so big to me. You know, I'm a man, I have a lot of pride, and I never in my whole life, wait, I never had someone do what he did to me like that, and at least me not do nothing about it, you know? So even if I lost the fight, I would have been happy that I'd done something about it. I tried to fight back, you know what I mean? But the fact that I battered him every single round, destroyed him, you won unanimously, you know, dropped him in the second round, like, and you know, broke his face basically. I don't know, man. It's a good feeling, man. But you know what? I don't want to like sound like a cocky dude. I'm happy, and I just hope I taught him a life lesson. You know, don't be a bully, bro. Don't go around being a bully. Don't be a dickhead to people. You know, like you don't gotta be a dickhead to people. Cause I don't like the way he was as a person, bro. Honestly, like the way he treats people, like the people that don't benefit him like that. So. You know what? We settled the beef like men. I respect that. We stepped in the ring. We put the gloves on. People sort this kind of like beef with like violence, like with like knife violence or gun violence or gang violence. But no point of that. We sorted that one-on-one like men. So I respect that because at least we finally got to get the everything over with. So I'm just happy about that.
Yeah, no, listen, I think, you know, what you said, there was definitely, it was more personal. And I know, like I said, I'm not from Brooklyn, but I know just like anybody else, you get a fight that happens and you feel like you didn't get to defend yourself or anything like that. That hits you as a man, right? And as a man, you have to go and get that one back. And that's what you did. And I think that there's a ton of respect there. From talking to Ryan after the fight, all he had to say was good things about you. And I understand that doesn't make up for everything. And the things that are said back and forth, they're never probably going to be fully squashed. But I appreciate both you guys getting in as men and being able to squash it. But talk to me about now, because we're moving on past all that. You're going to be, you know what I'm saying, taking some time here. I don't think we're going to see you on November's card, but I have a feeling we might see you in January. And who would you know, let's talk about it. Who would you like to share that ring with? Because I know Jay's an option. My boy Kenny was sitting on commentary getting a look at those two belts, and maybe he's got some words to say there. Maybe in a Nissan Gibb fight, he had some things to say on Twitter talking about, no one on Misfits wants to fight me. Who are you looking at, man, for January?
Oh man, yeah. Honestly, like I told you, one of the top people on my list is Gibb. It's not only because like, because I hate the kid. I'm cool with the kid. I actually like him. I respect him a lot because I see him. The way I see Gibb is like me and him were both like underestimated in the scene a lot heavily in the beginning, and we worked our way up. Like he had his own path. I got my own path, but now it's time for those paths to cross, man. It's gonna happen one day, and I feel like me and him will headline an event one day and put on one of the best fights.
I mean, it has to happen. That's the fight that, I mean, you summed it up perfectly there. You guys have both been through people not taking you maybe as seriously after, you know, you being with Social Knockout for a bit, and that's not their fault. It's just people don't know what they don't know, right? And for Gibb, the loss to Jake, which looks amazing now because Jake's running through people like a hot knife through butter, but you guys together is the fight, because anytime Gibb's name's brought up, your name's brought up. Anytime your name, Gibb. So it's the perfect fight to make. Misfits, get this thing signed, sealed, delivered, because we need it. Slim, man, thank you for being a part of the channel, man. Thank you for being a part of this breakdown. Guys, go subscribe over at Slim's channel. He's going to be back on YouTube doing some things. We're going to have him on the channel more. Any final message, Slim, to your people? Talk to me.
I just want to say to everybody who's been showing me love and support, I appreciate you guys. It really, like, I've been reading the comments and everything y'all been saying, man. It means the world to me. It really, really does. I appreciate it. I'm just so happy. I'm on cloud 9 right now. Like, you know, I'm humbled by everything. You know, I'm not used to all this. You know, I'm not. I'm a local kid from Brooklyn. I grew up not having shit. So, like, you know, to be in this position right now, it's like, it means the world. And, huge shout out to my dog, W.A.D.E. He did an amazing job on commentary, bro. I swear, I'm so happy you guys are commentating one of my fights, bro. I feel honored that I had Mr. Wayne Clem commentating my fight, bro. You did fucking fantastic, bro. I need you commentating every fight, bro. Please.
Appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. Well, listen, guys. He gets the win. He's Mr. 2 belts. We're going to see him soon, but we don't have the answers as to when or who, so maybe in January, maybe sooner. I guess we'll find out. Slim, thank you, brother. We'll see you soon.